Oh. What is up, guys? What's up, guys? I got another coffee, and I am ready for another live stream. I'm going to live stream for like 30 minutes, try to hammer out some NBA bets, and then I'm going to go to bed. Oi, oi, oi. Yo, what's up, guys? Can everyone hear me? Sorry, I just had to pee. How's everyone doing? Happy, shit, man. I'm gonna live stream for 30 minutes. We got a lot of NBA games, I think starting at 5. So I'm gonna rip some plays and then I'm gonna go to bed. Yep, 5:36. A lot of late games today. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to try to put some plays together. We'll see how much value's out there. And then hopefully we got some nice wins. You feel me, dude? We got football tomorrow. I mean, we have football today, but it's some trash-ass college football games. We have NFL tomorrow, but that's also a trash-ass game. Dude, we have to watch the Raiders tomorrow night because there's not going to be anything else on TV. Boy, how's everyone doing? Let's get going. So Pick6 doesn't have a ton of value. I mean, there's like one really good college play, but there's nothing really to pair it with. So let's see some of these other sports books. What do we like for tonight? So Trailblazers, I already bet that in the past live stream. It really seems like all the good plays right now. Dude, PrizePicks has really been popping since NBA started. For example, check out this play. Yo, check out this play. Derek Queen to record an assist. This play is absolutely crazy, okay? This play is absolutely crazy. Bro, what is wrong with you? Kent State fucking sucks. Alex, come party in San Diego. Yo, so we're starting out on PrizePicks. The first play I'm going to go with, this play is absolutely crazy, is Derek Queen over 1.5 assists. His under is literally offered at plus 150. He is a massive favorite to go over 1.5 assists. You don't have to look at his last 5 graph. All of that shit is priced into the market. It is priced into... He had 7 assists last game. Didn't he used to play for Maryland, or am I crazy? We got Derek Queen over 1.5 assists. That play's crazy. This play's also crazy. Cedric Coward under 15.5 PAs. So this is in the Grizzlies-Rockets game. Look at all of this liquidity being offered on his over at like plus 136. He is a huge underdog to go over. That is what these really sharp peer-to-peer betting exchanges are telling you. If they're offering you his over at plus 136, they want to be on his under at minus 136. And on PrizePicks for a 3-man, you're getting minus 122 juice. And, dude, we already got some NFL plays showing up, so fuck it. Here's what we're going to do. First things first, I'm going to get a 3-man locked in, and then we're going to get more ballsy, and we can run a 5 or a 6-pick flex play. Does that sound like a good plan? Yo, this is the 3-man. Get it locked in. Can somebody please put the link in the chat? 3-pick entry. This Derek Queen play is absolutely insanely good, so we got to run it in 2 slips. So we're going to get in a 3-man again on PrizePicks. You know, 5, 6-pick flex plays if you break down the math. Those are technically mathematically optimal, but 3-pick entries, they're not like that much different. So sometimes I'll just run a 3-pick entry, especially if the plays are absurdly good and I'm worried about shit getting bumped. Marcus Smart under 1.5 threes in the Spurs game. Sure. So let's get in a 5-man. I'm going to take Marcus Smart under 1.5 threes. And what's the final play we want to go with? There's a bunch of promos on like DraftKings Pick6. Unfortunately, nothing on PrizePicks. Josh Okogie under 1.5 assists. And there goes Derek Queen. No. So Josh Okogie under 1.5 assists. Cedric Coward under. So that's for the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, they just bumped Probably the best play, but that's okay. And then we have Moses Moody over 15.5 PAs. So these are the 5 best picks available on PrizePicks right now. Again, like, and it looks like they bumped Moody. Damn, bro. So now these bumps are kind of coming in. These books, they saw me live streaming. They get nervous. Ooh. DeMar DeRozan to hit a 3. I mean, I don't mind this. We're on this already on Pick6. DeMar's a huge favorite to make a 3. I mean, his under's offered at plus 126. Less liquidity, but I mean, that's a pretty niche market. Sorry, here's the full play. So here you can see a 5-pick flex play. Yo, can somebody put the link in the chat? I'm trying to rip some late night bets. So we got 4 unders, and then we got 1 over, which is DeMar. So let's get it going. So I'm going to get that locked in, and then we can look at some other books. What do you guys want to look at? Yo, thank you, Joey M, for putting the link in the chat. Some people are saying Underdog. We can try to rip an Underdog slip. Why not? People want to do Underdog. We can rip Underdog. Hoi, hoi, hoi. So let's see what we got on Underdog and Dabble. Again, there's a bunch of different fixed payout DFS apps. All these books, I mean, they all give you a 3x payout. For 2-pick entries, I think they all give you now at this point a 6x payout for 3-pick entries. But payouts start to kind of diverge once you get to 4 or more picks. So let's see what we can do. Let's get going, boys. Let's get going. Okay, so the first play I'm going to go with, I'm going to try to rip an Underdog play. Again, you're probably going to want to tail quick if you want to tail on Underdog just because they bump things absurdly fast. I mean, on Underdog, if you like break down the math, they actually give you the best payouts in the DFS industry. 6-pick flex plays are optimal, but I mean, sometimes getting 6 picks locked in on Underdog, it's not like an easy excursion to say the least, because sometimes they bump this shit super fast. So, we got 2 picks. Dude, there's a lot of shit right now, though. Steven Castle, under 19.5 points. Sheesh, man. So, again, I'm trying to build a 6-man. Steven Castle, heavy liquidity on his over at plus 120. If his over is offered at plus 120, then his under is the favored, more likely outcome. Yo, is Luka still out? No, Luka's playing tonight. Damn, so it's a lot of the same picks, but who really gives a fuck? Underdog, actually, they give you better payouts. I mean, unfortunately, I'm limited on Underdog, so I'm not even going to be able to bet much regardless. But that's okay. What the fuck? Brandon Williams, where are you? Under 1.5. What was this? Brandon Williams, under 1.5 rebounds. Sure, whatever. Yo, 6-pick entry. Again, you want to run these 6-mans as a flex play. Literally all unders. It's a very simple strategy. You don't need to know anything about Drew Holiday. You don't need to know how he performed last game. Historical data, it's all priced into the market, dude. On these super sharp exchanges with trading firms setting lines, his over is literally, what did they just bump? What did they just bump? Did they bump anything? Steven Castle they bumped. Right? Am I crazy? What else did they bump? Did they bump anything else? Drew under. Westbrook under 25.5. Marcus Smart. So we got to find a replacement for that. So maybe DeRozan to record a 3. I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, I feel like I'm on this a few different times, but that's okay. So that's going to be my replacement pick. Yo, so here you have another 6-pick flex play on Underdog. It's beautiful. 6-pick flex play, okay? Optimal slip type when you break down the math. I've made YouTube videos on that. So I'm going to get it locked in. Again, a couple things I wanted to mention on the live stream. You know, definitely join the Siva Discord. A lot of times if it's late at night, I'm too lazy to live stream. Saratoga water. I mean, dude, these are everywhere now. It's not like I'm actively looking to get Saratoga water. It's just this shit's everywhere. Better, better, better. Please, better. Let's see what we got on better. I already ran a better slip today, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to actually get a slip locked in myself. But if there is a promo, the two best picks available are Rashad White under 47.5 rushing yards and Clint Capella under 6.5 rebounds. Again, these are other, better Jake Paul's app. It's another fixed payout fantasy site. Works the same way. Take a player over, under, same payout. But anyways, shut the fuck up, Alex. Let's get going on this Pick6 slip. I absolutely love Pick6. Alex, why do you like Pick6? Really, the main reason I like it is they don't really bump shit. So let's see if we have time to get in a Pick6 slip. So Josh Okogie, under an assist. Every sportsbook has his under massively favored. Man, Marcus Smart threes, it's like, I'm already on it. Like, I'm kind of good there. Huh. Kuminga under 24.5 points. Do you guys like it? Yo, what do we think about Kuminga under 24.5 points? I mean, this play's kind of interesting. Like, obviously, FanDuel data point number one. They have his under heavily favored. Same thing with Novig. Granted, not a ton of liquidity in the market. I mean, barely any. Hard Rock. A lot of these sports books have his over at like plus 140. So if his over is plus 140, obviously his under's the favored, more likely outcome. Are you fucking kidding me? And they already bumped it. Dude, I hate this book sometimes. I hate some of these sports books. Yo, DeRozan threes, my bad. That's also available on Better. So you could just run. If you wanted to, you could just pair these three picks together. Have a really good Better slip locked in, but I'm trying to do a Pick6 slip. I mean, the frustrating part is they just bumped the one pick I wanted to be on for sure. So let's do pre-match live betting on these, like, parlay-only bucks is a little challenging in my opinion. Kevin Durant under 35.5 PRAs. I mean, that looks solid, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to pair with Josh Okogie's under. That's so annoying, man. Come on, dude. Fuck, man. I was ready to go. I was ready to lock it in. But that's okay. Don't be so mad, Alex. Life is good, right? Life is good. So, Josh Okogie's under. Perfect. What else do you got for me? What else do you got for me? Because I want to move on to Dabble. So we have Max Christie under 19.5 PRAs. FanDuel has the under as a minus 154 favorite. You can see all the other DFS books and shit too. They just have the line lower in the first place at like 18.5. But I'm trying to think of what is the final play I want to pair here. AJ Mitchell over 14.5 points. So let's see here. What do we think about Mitchell? Dude, I feel like AJ Mitchell's been pretty solid so far this season, but obviously I want to check the data first. That is literally step number one to being a profitable fucking sports bettor. So let's see the Thunder game. When is the Thunder game? Oh, shit. It's the late night game. 10-10. Is SGA not playing? I'm very surprised. I mean, the Trailblazers, we bet them plus 4.5. They are not big underdogs. So where is AJ Mitchell? Weird. So they only have up to 13.5 for him on the alt points on FanDuel. Where is he? And they have him at 15.5. What do you guys think, man? Do we like AJ Mitchell? I think we do. Unless something new came up. Let's see. Come on, dude. Pre-match, minimum number of data points 2. Under AJ Mitchell. Yeah, I'm going to smash it. All right, so this is what I'm getting locked in. I'm very curious to actually see how much they take on this. So let me zoom in so people can see it. This is what I'm going to get locked in. And they're just going to give me $500, which obviously isn't horrible. I mean, I would have preferred more, but that's okay. So where does PrizePicks? PrizePicks has his line a full point higher at 15.5, so definitely seems decent. I mean, right? Not horrible. So that's the play I'm going to get locked in. It's right here. Okay, 3-pick entry. Let's see what other books we have, though. Thank you for putting the Pick6 link in the chat. Make the cam smaller. Yes, nuke AJ Alex. Oxy saved my life. Hey, Alex, how are you? What's up, Mr. Mangoy? Alex, are you watching the NBA game right now? Dude, I'm literally live streaming. Do you think I'm watching an NBA game? Fucking question is this? What kind of question is that? But let's see here. Fliff, rebet. What else do we want to do? Oh, shit. We could have run Looney under in points as well. Shoot. Maybe I should have done that. So Max Christie, that's the one they limited me on. So what was it? Looney under 5.5 points in the Pels game. His over is a plus 130 underdog, so maybe this play they'll give me more on. And now they're telling me, nah, you can't bet on Josh Okogie anymore. What the fuck, bro? Let's see. There's a shit ton of value available on Dabble. Does anyone know the best Dabble shields? But let me just see here. So let's go here. Why am I trying to do more Pick6? Shoot, I didn't mean to select live. Come on, dude. Is there any other picks I absolutely am in love with? Max Christie under 12.5 points seems pretty solid, but I'm not sure if they're going to let me run that since I already ran his PRA line, but we can try. No, they will. So we have Christie, Mitchell. So let's see here. Christie, Mitchell, okay. So this is what I'm going to get locked in. Yo, 3-pick entry on DraftKings Pick6. Do you guys want to do some Dabble slips or what? Shall we rip some Dabble slips? Sam Phillips, over 12.5 receiving yards. Damn, dude. I have a lot of picks locked in for today. When do these games start? Dude, I drank way too much coffee today. Fuck. I am, like, not feeling good. My stomach kind of hurts. That's okay. Yeah, my stomach feels, like, acidic or something. It's weird. It's very weird. Anyways, we can also check out, let's just see very quickly. So, yeah, I mean, Max Christie, I don't really know. They just have his line too high. Literally every other book has him at 11.5. So this seems, you know, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good value, if I say so myself. But anyways, I want to rip some Dabble slips. I mean, I always say this. We want to bet on the book with value, and right now it seems like Dabble has a fair amount of value. So let's rip a Dabble slip. Oy, oy, oy. Jalen Williams, 3-point shield. Sam Phillips, reception yards is crazy on Dabble. So I will take a look at that. Just give me one sec. So, people are saying what has crazy value right now? What has crazy value? I see, dude, Dabble is ridiculous. I mean, this book has so much shit. I know not everyone can play college football, But look at this play on Kamari Usman. Or sorry, no. Kamari Moulton. So we have Kamari Moulton under 66.5 rushing yards. He's gone over the previous games, but I was playing Oregon. They're playing a much better team. They're probably going to be down. They'll probably be passing the ball more in the second half. All that shit is priced into the odds, the market. It's not going to be priced into last 5 grabs, you fucking whores who use that. But anyways, let's see. Dude, there are a ton of line discrepancies. I mean, here's another one. Like, this is absolutely insane. Whoops. Owen McCohen, what a name. Over 218.5. Literally every other book has his line 21 yards higher at like 239.5. Absolute smash right here. And that's actually a college football game for tomorrow. Dude, there is so much shit. I could literally sit here all night and play profitable slips. It's overwhelming. This book is absolutely overwhelming. The only problem about it is, again, I'm just limited. I know not everyone can play college, so like this is the problem, dude. The fucking 945 max bet size. They're like, yo, Alex, you've made too much money. So what I'm going to do, I mean, there's limitless college value. It's absolutely insane right now. But what I'm going to do is try to find some other things. So we have Westbrook under in PRAs. Again, crossed market bets are the best type because you just have the highest confidence in your edge. His over with a high amount of liquidity on these peer-to-peer betting exchanges, right? You really want to focus on the liquidity. So here you have 2.3K. That's a shit ton of money for a player prop. That is not your neighbor. That is Citadel fucking Securities. That is a trading firm, a market maker. Their offering is over at plus 129, so we know the under is the much more likely outcome. Hoy. I literally could just sit here and rip bets on this book the entire night. It's absolutely insane. Crazy good slip right here. Thank you. What else do you got? DeAndre Swift. Maybe people are like, I don't love DeAndre Swift because, I don't know. Maybe you don't like football because you don't want to wait till Sunday. Whatever. That's fine. We have Steven Castle under 31.5 PRAs. Dude. And again, they limit me to $9 when I used to be able to at least bet like $50 per slip when I first started to get limited. I would just keep copying my entries. I would replace one of the picks and I would just lock in a new slip to kind of get around the limits. Unfortunately, at this point, that's not as fruitful of an endeavor when you're only getting a $10 bet size. Yo, so we have an NFL play for tomorrow. Bo Nix under 5.5 rushing attempts. Smash. Again, Dabble he's gone under literally all of the past games, but it looks like they just bumped it. There's Looney under 6.5 rebounds. So let's see this. Again, like I always say this, but it's really true, is as a sports bettor, you literally are just trying to lock in as many bets with an edge as possible. Maybe you don't use Dabble. Maybe you do use Dabble. But the more bets with an edge you lock in, the bigger your sample size of bets in your portfolio. If all your bets are actually profitable and have an edge, as the sample size grows, you're guaranteed to make money. That's just the law of large numbers at work. You feel me, dude? You feel me? Damn, man. Can you show some Hard Rock plays, please? Yes. Sure. Why does everyone, man, want Hard Rock always? Hard Rock's a ridiculous book. So there's value on Trailblazers plus 5.5. I mean, this play's absolutely insane, and you can probably get better betting limits on it. Unfortunately, I'm not in a state where Hard Rock's legal right now. Unfortunately, I will be soon. But you can see this play's absolutely insane. I mean, minus 130. It's a crossed market. It's arbitrage with no vig. It's arbitrage with ProfitX. High amounts of liquidity. And again, whenever arbitrage exists, you can bet equal and opposite outcomes. Trailblazers on Hard Rock, plus 5.5, minus 130. On no vig, you could bet the Thunder on the spread. guarantee a risk-free profit, you know one of the two bets has to be plus EV if you can play both outcomes, if you can arbitrage bet, hedge for a guaranteed profit. This is just the OddsJam ARB tool. So you could just arbitrage bet it, take the risk-free money, but, you know, Hard Rock is literally the dumbest sports book in the world. It is literally insanely stupid. So the value is on the Hard Rock play. And you could parlay these together. If every bet in your parlay is plus EV, your parlay is going to be plus EV. Klay Thompson, under 2.5 rebounds, plus 120. Smash. High liquidity. Market makers offering his over at minus 116, which means they want to be on his under at plus 116. You're essentially copying their homework, getting better odds. They want to get the under at plus 116, and you're getting plus 120. It's arbitrage. You know one of the two bets has to be profitable. PJ Washington assists. I mean, dude, this play's fucking insane, bro. Why do you guys think I got multiple phones, dude? I mean, that's just a massive arbitrage bet, right? If you want to put 250 on Hard Rock, you could hedge, bet 220, 186, follow an ARB calculator on ProfitX. You're going to make 1623 risk-free profit. The second the game ends in 2.5 hours, you're going to be 1623 richer. If you want to bet 500, okay, cool. Bet 500, make 3247 risk-free, right? But anyways, I think we cleared out a lot of the good value. Let's see if there's anything else on PrizePicks. So Hard Rock always has a ton of shit. It's just I'm not in a state right now where I have Hard Rock. PrizePicks and Dabble. D-Low over in PRAs. Dude, now D-Low points is ripping. What the fuck? So we have D-Low over 15.5 points. I actually like this play better. So we have D-Low over in points. This play looks crazy good. His under's offered at plus 140. Smash. Brandon Williams, under 1.5 rebounds. His over's offered at plus 129. Again, on PrizePicks for a 3-man, you're getting, and do I like pairing those together? I think that's fine, right? I don't think there's any correlation to worry about there. Let's try this. What about this? Under in PAs. Is this solid? Is this beautiful? I don't know. Like, I don't love pairing so many picks together from the same game when I'm not positive on the correlation. But I think this is solid. I mean, I see no reason not to. Also, the edge on this D-Low play is crazy. There's nothing that's, like, noticeably wrong in terms of the correlation. But obviously, you don't want to pair, like, D-Low over in points and Cooper Flag under in points. You don't want to take two players on the same team, one to go over, or both to go over. I apologize. Like, you don't, for the NBA, you don't want to stack Shea over in points, Jalen Williams over in points. They kind of compete for points. So taking one over, one under is slightly, very slightly positively correlated. I mean, NBA correlation is nothing like football correlation. But anyways, that's a solid play. I'm going to call it a day for now. See you guys. I love you, Mom.